Thomas was not your ordinary child. With sparkling blue eyes and an infectious curiosity, he approached life with a zest unmatched by his peers. One crisp autumn morning, the small town of Oakville awoke to towering plumes of smoke billowing from the old library, a historic beacon of knowledge. Sirens wailed in the distance as townsfolk rushed to the scene, their anxious whispers filling the air. Thomas, only 7 years old, stood at the periphery, his heart pounding not with fear, but with determination. He had spent countless afternoons in that library, lost in the adventures of the characters within its walls. So when he glimpsed a frightened kitten trapped inside, his resolve hardened. Without a second thought, Thomas dashed through the crowd and into the burning building, the heat searing and the smoke choking. But he kept going, his small frame weaving through the maze of shelves and debris. Guided by the faint muse, he finally found the kitten, its eyes wide and fearful. Scooping the tiny creature into his arms, Thomas retraced his steps, each one feeling heavier than the last. Just as an ominous creak echoed above, he dove out of the entrance, shielding the kitten as a section of the roof collapsed behind him. Cheers erupted from the crowd, but Thomas didn't care for the applause. He handed the kitten to a grateful resident and walked back to his worried parents, his face smudged but his spirit undaunted. Weeks later, Thomas's classroom was buzzing with excitement over an upcoming field trip to Pinewood Forest. The trip promised a day of exploration, laughter, and, unknown to them, an unexpected test of bravery. As the children wandered the dense woods, a sudden rustling startled them. A young deer, ensnared in a hunter's trap, lay helpless on the forest floor. While most children backed away, Thomas stepped forward. With his friends watching in awe, he carefully approached the animal, speaking in soothing tones. He worked at the trap, his small fingers nimble and patient. After several tense moments, the trap released its grip, and the deer bounded away, free once more. Thomas's acts of bravery didn't just stop there. From standing up to bullies in the schoolyard to helping a neighbor in need, he demonstrated that true courage didn't require age or size. It required a heart that cared and a spirit that wouldn't back down. And so, in the quaint town of Oakville, Thomas became a symbol, a reminder that bravery could come in the smallest of packages, lighting the way for others to follow.